Hoverboard to use it.
All right, chat, we're back. Here we are. Fucking hell. Okay. Let's see if it works this time. I'm loving it.
Better.
Oh, you love something? Weird.
Nope, and my audio's still broken. Cool, no change, as you were. Anyway, so where were we? Motherfucker.
Could you switch to the map with the
inn?
Inn?
Yeah, the inn.
Stand by. Boop, boop, activate.
F5.
So I'll remove Cork here, and Golden's dead. So Sag.
You only give us medical checks after our medic's dead, man.
All right, so I believe I had you roll a grit check. So Alexi, as you're holding this new fancy axe of yours, you kind of, what the fuck? Shut up.
I didn't say I was holding it.
It's on your person, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on my person.
Yeah, so you holding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you're still in possession of this axe, you feel, odd, and you feel like these urges of bloodlust always on the edge of your mind. You see shadows flicker near the corner of your vision, even in full daylight. You see things dart and kind of swish past at times where they just really shouldn't.
Them damn kids.
Just no fucks given. Dropped frames, motherfucker. Are you kidding me?
If it isn't one thing, it's another.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Every day is suffering. Do 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 do. 1 second here. All right. Okay. Anywhozer. There we go. Now we're better.
I have a question, Gord.
What's up?
Does cigarettes do anything special when hotboxed?
I guess you get super high super fast. That's something.
Oh, yeah.
So those families are still in the inn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So ours is gonna turn back to him and ask, while I have you here, I must ask, are you aware of any of the movements of the Southern Elf contingency? Have you seen anything?
The what?
Hold on. They're called the Regalia?
No. Oh, you mean the enemy? No, the chosen children.
Oh yes, the chosen children. I'm sorry. Are you ready? Are you aware of any of their movements in this area or in other areas, wherever you hunt?
I mean, we have seen them from time to time. They're not outwardly hostile, but they're definitely, moving in for keeps, if you want to put it that way.
In what areas have you seen the chosen children?
Well,
I'll bring out a map in like less than point wherever.
Gotcha. He goes, well, they're all around us, and I'm sure you've seen that. They're over towards the east around Orenbell. We have on like the long trips, because we have to go a pretty long ways to find game now. We've seen these fancy carriages with like eight wheels that are covered in this black substance, kind of going back and forth, and they usually camp out near streams and rivers, and they have these strange like little robotic birds that go flying back and forth and dropping up stuff, like dropping off stuff, and they have runners. I mean they're literally all over these parts. I mean, you can throw a stick and hit a southern elf, it seems like.
Robotic birds. Can I do a check for that?
Sure, do
Would I know about what a drone is?
Yeah, you would have heard of gremlins, specialties. So give me a brain power check, just brain power.
Okay. Yeah. I got a +3 because I remember that ours is actually smart. And a southern elf.
Smart boy.
Mhm.
All right, 11.
Yeah.
So you're pretty sure he's talking about the kind of the same stuff that Gremlin, the other human, uses. These robotic flying creatures with these little blades for wings that kind of hover and fly around.
Oh, I didn't actually roll.
Oh, you didn't?
It's not letting me. It's not letting me roll.
Yeah, the 11 was the last.
Okay, so you were what? So you're plus what?
+3.
+3.
Fucking Foundry shit in the bed now. It's great.
Ah,
Back
nice.
a nat 20. Yeah, you know. You're like, yep, that's a drone.
Yeah. That's
A bird I can't talk to, it's a drone.
they're using drones.
The only bird I
They-
can't
they-
talk to.
They had this kind of technology.
He goes, it's what it seemed like. I mean, they fly around and sometimes they'll like, kind of hover over our camps and then fly away, and then you'll see them like carrying these little boxes or bags and whatnot. And I mean, some are pretty small. Some are kind of like a little, like I guess a sparrow in size. Others are like a huge condor in size. And every once in a while, we'll see an auxiliary harpy tackle one out of the sky, which is pretty cool to watch. But besides that, I mean, they have them, sure.
Okay. I'm sure Command knows them. Regardless, that's everything that you've seen.
I mean, pretty much the giant evil lady was pretty new, but yeah.
Yeah, she was. Never seen anything like her.
Neither have I.
Anyway, thank you for the information.
He goes,
I
yep,
hope
not a problem.
I hope your families will be safe.
Well, we'll find out in the end, one way or another.
Well, other than that, ours is just gonna get up and walk over to the bar.
Okay.
Just sit here and kind of brood for a little bit. Think about everything that's going on. And also, I'm gonna do something.
Chat, why are you playing RIP? What the fuck? All right.
Playing RIP.
Yeah, playing RIP for some reason.
Unfortunate.
You hate to see it. All right, so go to see. So at the bar, you're gonna hang out there or what?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out there, not really drink anything. Just
All
sit for right now.
Alexi, what are you doing?
Just vibing, I guess. There's nothing. There's nothing for me to really do.
Well, not yet. Let's go and murder somebody.
No.
No.
There's a family of 3 next to you.
I mean, there's you
There's a family of 3 next to you.
you can
That's the
always
fun
walk
part.
up to the bar. Just like chill out there.
Pony on up to the
Alexi.
bar, bruh.
Yeah, we get 3 drinks. Did you hear?
So would you guys have parked the half track in front of the inn or back in Yellow's parking spot?
Back in the parking spot.
Gotcha,
Because,
okay.
that's not safe. It's just like, especially if the chosen children like decide, oh, we're just gonna
Especially our
drive by.
command half track, because
Yeah.
that was the one we were using.
Yeah, so
I'm a deer.
you
Shoot
don't-
me. Like, oh.
So-
All right. So Alexi's just hanging out doing horse stuff. Twisties, Q. What do you want to do?
I am in a half track smoking cigarettes.
That's right. You're currently hotboxing the command half track.
Not the
Yes.
command one.
Okay.
Oh no, not the command one.
Zephyr would have made sure they're not in the command one.
Sure.
Use my 5 brain power for good use.
No, it's the high command half track.
God damn. Well, then we're not hotboxing together. I'm in a different one.
Wait, you're oh,
Oh yeah,
God.
Zephyr's not staying in the end.
Is there
No,
a
I'm-
fire in those half tracks? What the fuck? Smoke billowing out. Hell yeah, man! I love those white fight feather motherfuckers.
Okay, I don't think I'm smoking hard enough to have smoke billowing, man.
Q
Well,
probably is.
I'm using all 8 legs.
Well,
All 8 legs.
I decided to use 5 of my 20 cigarettes, so
Oh, I'm using
Jesus Christ.
one.
Uh,
some things hit harder for different
Well,
people.
because Zephyr also hasn't had a rest since like kind of had a rest while we were driving here.
Yeah.
Because he didn't go to sleep. He went and made breakfast, and then he got dragged over to go hunt a ghost. And now he's finally back, so he's having a smoke and a relax in the half track where he doesn't have to deal with people that are terrified of him, and just
Maroon
wants
is,
to go the fuck to bed.
Maroon is with me, right?
Yeah. It was safe to assume that your owl is with you.
I'm just making sure because if he's by that fucking half track,
And I sleight of hand the owl before all this happened.
You're not
Have you
even
guys
by
ever
the
noticed
owl.
how
Stop
wings are kind of
metagaming,
like our
bro.
fingers? The fucking high as fuck owl.
Oh no, the plan failed then, I guess.
I forgot how to fly, man. It's like you like move your feet or your wings fast enough.
So, after a while, just sitting in the bar, Arson's gonna try to wave over the bartender, and ask for some food and something a bit heavier.
Okay. So, you know, it's quite clear that you guys aren't paying for shit while hearing this inn. And after only a few moments, a large plate of food is put in front of you, and then a large cup of like strong grain alcohol is also placed next to your plate. So that's more or less your lunch, I guess. It's gonna be that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nothing else. Is Alexei still standing in the inn, just like aimlessly? Mars?
I never said he was in the inn.
Where are you?
He's done in the inn?
He's probably chilling by the half tracks.
Oh,
He's hotboxing.
No, he's not
No,
No,
hotboxing.
he'd be sitting outside them.
They're
Okay,
cooking
so-
breakfast in there.
Since he's essentially alone, since Aaron probably fucked off to go to sleep. Can I look around real quick to see who's actually in the inn besides this family and the bartender and everyone?
Let's see here. Who is in the inn? 4.
No one.
So I mean, it's pretty low volume time at the current moment. There's mostly the two families who are recovering with their children, and a few like wandering travelers who look pretty well road worn, but don't really seem too talkative as well.
After that, ours is just gonna dig in while sharing his food, like the meat and stuff with Maroon, and occasionally sipping at the beer or whatever
The alcohol,
was given to me. Alcohol.
So as you guys come enjoy your downtime, just this little recovery day from all the madness, time more or less continues, and at the same time, the sounds of war never leave you. There's always a rumble in the distance of artillery or the distant crackle of machine gun fire, just barely audible over the tops of the trees. It seems like you guys are simply stuck in this miasma, this cloud of warfare that seems to never stop. And as the days pass, more and more people are kind of passing through the inn, and they're definitely more. They look more and more like refugees or people who are being pushed out of the way due to combat than simply just weary travelers. More and more wagons and carriages show up too. People who are clearly moving house away from the southern and eastern portion of the area here. Additionally, your Harpy post does come in, which is good news for you guys because you definitely need your fucking health potions back. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So as the Harpy lands, this is a civilian sparrow Harpy who has your these two huge like saddlebags kind of like hanging down by his feet, and as he finds you, you guys are given let's see here. So more or less all of you are going to gain 10 magazines of your weapon, or either 10 belts or 10 magazines of your weapon per one of you. So go ahead and each one of you say 10 more charges, or sorry, 10 more magazines of whatever weapon you're using.
Can we split them up if we're using 2?
Sure.
Can I do like 5 rifle, 5 SMG?
Sure, that's fine.
Well,
I don't mind that.
Since let me see. Since Gumna isn't actually around right now, I'm gonna actually take back my M700. And yeah. So I have 20 rifle magazines.
You see Gumna in here like a Discord disconnect noise. Like, where's Gumna go?
Yeah, where'd he go?
All right. As additionally, you guys.
There can only be one spider.
There can only be one. So, also in these sacks are for each of you 3 strong health potions, which are 1d12 healing.
Oh.
For each?
Yeah. So you guys get 3 each. So each one of you gets 3 strong health potions and 1 regeneration potion, which is 2 AP, which is plus 2 AP regen for 1d4 turns. So
okay.
Additionally, there's also a fresh new IFAC for each one of you, and also a tourniquet for each one of you, and 1 trauma kit. So the trauma kit is a very expensive piece of kit. So it's a 5-use kit that can be applied to bleeding, heavy bleeds, or to restore 1d6 plus your medical skill and health points. So it's a big, massive IFAC, pretty much.
So IPAC, trauma kit, and what else?
Well, no, each one of you gets an IFAC, but it's only 1 trauma kit total for all of you. Like, this was 1 trauma kit.
Oh, okay.
3 strong HP, 2 AP pod, 1 IFAC, and then 1 trauma, or was there also an AFAC?
Yeah, so I'll say it again. All of you get 3 strong health potions, 1 regen potion, 1 IFAC, 1 tourniquet, and then the whole team, as a team, gets 1 trauma kit, just 1 for like all of you. So one kit that y'all get to use between yourselves, not each one of you, just 1 kit for the entire team.
You're probably gonna want to write this down in chat.
In chat? Okay, hold on, I'll get you there. I'll do it in Discord chat because I don't trust Foundry. It's been a little shit. All right.
Yeah.
3 strong HP pots, 1 regen pot, 1 tourniquet. How do we spell tourniquet? Fuck. And then
regen pot is an AP regen pot?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how 1 IFAC.
Hey,
Brandon.
Since I'm kind of, it seems like I'm probably gonna be taking the support role. Do y'all want me to have the trauma kit, or do you want someone else to have the trauma kit?
I'd say you. You're also the only one with medical.
Yeah.
So and it has a plus medical. So like.
Yeah.
You all did level up, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did level up.
All right, just making sure of that. All right. What else?
Besides that, were they able to get anything to help augment my magic?
No. Unfortunately not. Just basic supplies.
Okay.
There's also there's also a note inside from a Staff Sergeant Ferrick, and the note simply reads, Offensive push starts in 1 day. We need you to attack the mortar company. Please prepare to leave within 1 day of receiving this package and head west.
I was gonna stare at the message for like, I don't know, probably like a good 30 seconds before sighing and then walking out towards the half track. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Which
Yeah.
one?
Well, I'm assuming where all of the half tracks are. So.
Well, I guess
Oh,
we should also remove all the silk from their starting things on the other half track. So that was
yeah. So, what do I see when I walk over to the half track guard?
A
So
chimney.
it should be safe to say that these guys have been just fucking relaxing the entire time. So you see kind of like a hobo camp set up. There's definitely like a lot of burnt out butts laying around. There's like the cook station
Yeah.
is like mostly snack food.
yeah. I was a little bit confused. So how many days have just passed?
About
How
2
much time
days.
skip just suddenly happened? Because I only used like the one cigarette. And
I
okay,
know.
so
I
it's been
know.
a couple days.
Yeah,
Okay,
about 2 days.
trying to think of what I'd do in a couple days because chef wouldn't completely.
Chef needs to make me breakfast out here.
Well, yeah, that's how. Don't worry about that.
Make me
Yeah.
breakfast, bitch.
Oh, there
Yeah.
was even like freaking well, depending on what kind of supplies we had, good snacks for the night of.
So, is any of that all that stuff is that by the command half track or?
Well, Q was smoking directly in the track. We would probably set up a little tent camp like we had originally, with the three half camps kind of taking over the
I just
like
need to
before
know.
we left.
I just need to know if Q was in the command half track.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yes.
He rolled for it and decided.
Yeah. So the command half track smells pretty fucking dank.
Mm.
Right. Okay.
Do I have?
It's very nutty in that half track.
Yeah, that's.
Q, how much? Q and Alexia, about how much beer would you say you've drank over those last few days?
Probably not a lot.
Yeah. How much do we have?
28 gallon
28 gallons.
and a 30-gallon barrel still.
Oh man, you better be glad I don't have a third point in spellcraft. Man.
One day, maybe like half
No,
a
it's been like 2 or 3.
or
Yeah,
two
it's
or
been-
three. One would be safe for me, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to drop off 5 just in case. Okay.
So ours is just gonna roll his eyes and say, "Let's go, everyone. We have orders. We need to set up and get ready to attack this mortar camp."
Yay.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the enthusiasm.
Yay.
Appreciate it.
Oh my goodness.
Also, clean this half track.
No thanks.
I don't want to. You can't make me.
Fresh air of war will clean it.
Clean his half track. New.
It'll smell like gunfire soon enough.
Such authority. Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Clean half track.
Right.
New. Uki.
What is that, Maroon? That's an order from the team leader? Oh yes. Maroon apparently wants you to clean the half track. It's very important to him.
Maroon.
No.
So Maroon kind of looks like you and kind of raises like a little alley eyebrow and goes like, "Hoot."
Yes. He's
I will
expressing his
look.
discontent right now.
I will look menacingly at Maroon. And he is
That's
not
not very-
Yeah,
intimidated.
you're having a way
Yeah,
different
he's-
drug arc than I am.
Maroon is Maroon sees this like half like beer slogged, halfway high. Figures like, yeah, hooty hoot, hooty hoot hoot hooty hooty hoot. Like he's very clearly not afraid of you.
Yes, I definitely agree. Wherein he's a very sorry sight.
I will open the windows if there are any in the half track.
You're in an open backed half track. There are no fucking windows.
I will open the back door. Let the fresh air come in.
Yeah, he's definitely high. Oh man, I better open the door on this open top half track. Let all the smell out.
At least
Yeah.
clean the butts.
Oh my
Q,
god.
at least clean the butts. I need to talk to the sergeant before we leave.
Okay, I'll do that, I guess.
Thank you. And he's, then he's gonna walk in and then report to the sergeant.
All right, so
Can
after...
I fling a butt at him?
Yes, you may. Roll for ballistics.
Oh, ballistics even.
It's
Not very good.
it's a wide miss. But as you go through the channels of
Holy
contacting Staff
holy
Sergeant Ferrick, yikes! As you go through the channels of contacting Staff Sergeant Ferrick, he goes, Staff Sergeant Ferrick, go ahead, stealth horse.
Hello, sir. We're getting ready to go after the mortar.
So supplies got there, good. It's been hectic here. We're all currently moving out. Right now, actually, we're all getting put together to move south, and you're the only forward element out there right now that can probably find and contact these mortars. So, I mean, if I need you to do it, it's gonna have to be in order this time. I'm sorry, there's no way to get around it this time.
That's perfectly fine, Sergeant. That's what we're here for.
And I
I
mean,
will say that you should keep a watch out. According to some of the other locals, the chosen children have gotten their hands on drones.
you mean like the little like miniature bird things that use motors and fly around? That's
It's the metallic bird things that I suppose the Harpies have been taking down.
yeah. I mean, there's very little for us to kind of do to counter those. So literally, it's been Harpies more or less body tackling these things out of the sky. But I appreciate you telling us. It's definitely a good thing to know, and we'll definitely keep an eye out for them. We'll go ahead and run Harpies high and low and try and take them out before they see us.
That's a good idea, Sergeant. I would assume that they're doing some kind of reconnaissance or surveillance, so it would probably be for the best if you want to not have a repeat of the first time we set out.
Yeah, that definitely took the wind out of our sails. Quite a bit there. Also, can you remind me what y'all's ranks were? I haven't seen you in forever. I only know you by name, really.
The rest are private first class. I'm a specialist sergeant.
All right.
Should have gone higher. Should have gone higher.
The honesty. Oh, the honesty. He
We're
goes,
actually staff sergeant, all of us.
well, congratulations, Corporal. You're getting promoted. Also, tell your boys they're all specialists now. So hopefully by the time we rendezvous, we'll get your pay in order and get all that done and over with. But
Hopefully you make it back to your paycheck.
But I'm going to assume that you guys definitely spent all the money I sent you in fees and feeding yourselves and shaking down the locals for information, right?
Yes, Sergeant.
Yes.
Of course.
We
Good.
made sure to use all of the funds adequately.
Yep.
At least he's smart enough to lie about that one.
He goes, be a
All on one mortar shell.
No, this is post character developments. Ours
So-
with +3 brain power.
So yeah. So you kind of hear a sly tone to his voice. He goes, "Yeah, it'd be a real shame if we had to give back money to supply and have them be all like, why do you have what? This is why we don't give you so much anymore. You know, it's good to see that all that money went to good use. You know what I mean?"
Of course, Sergeant.
Mm.
We would hate to have a argument with supply, and it's just better to work properly.
Of course. Now, I will let you know that according to our own Brush Feather Scouts, that these mortar teams are working via strikers. And a striker is like a big half track, but it works on wheels. So if I were you, I'd be on the lookout for these big wheeled vehicles kind of grouped together, because more or less there's a big tube on the back of it that launches like a projectile, an explosive, a long-range grenade, if you will. So look out for those, and if you can, try, like, you're gonna feel a need to try and attack them, I'm sure, but try and take out the vehicles. Don't worry about you know, killing every last man that's there. Just to take the vehicles out, make sure they can't use them, and then move on from there.
Understood, Sergeant. What would be the best way to take these vehicles out? A suitable application of C4, I presume.
But yeah, C4 will definitely do it. I mean, that'll take care of most problems on the side of the Veil. Also, Belchers, you can shoot out their tires, you can lob grenades into them. If you got some kind of rocket-propelled launcher, that kind of stuff will make pretty quick work of them. Yeah.
Just anything and everything that will disable them while you're performing your operation elsewhere.
Yeah, like,
Understood.
if it can kill your half-track, you can kill that striker. They're not too tough. They're no Abrams tank.
This is somewhat off topic, but speaking of the tank, what happened to the Alpha squad that were supposed to meet up with us?
Yeah, they're being pushed off in a different direction. More or less, they got into a bit of trouble, and there are other issues currently at hand that they have to go deal with. So don't worry about linking up with Alpha Squad anytime soon. They're gonna have their own bit of trouble to work with, but that's outside my station, and I don't really know the ins and outs of it. But more or less, they're gonna have a bit more to do. It seems like it appears they found a friend, from what I hear.
Friend?
Yeah, some kind of elf or something of another, and something called Rattlebones and the Spooky Boys. I have no idea. Like I said, it's not my problem to worry about. I just hear scuttlebutt.
Spooky. Understood, Sergeant. I will keep that in mind. I'm just glad that they're safe.
Yeah, well, they're safe now. We'll see how long that lasts.
You did say they were hard to kill, so.
Yeah, apparently very hard to kill. Hopefully you guys can be just as hard to kill. I would like to hope.
I would like to hope as well, Sergeant, but at this point, I'm not going to hold my breath.
Well, don't be too pessimistic. There's nothing bad with having a bit of hope there, Corporal.
Understood, Sergeant.
Okay,
I
that
will
works.
try to be more positive.
I've got a spade? What the
I got it.
Oh yeah. He was talking about, oh, you can use these rocket launchers, you can use all these explosives. Looking at an inventory.
I got a spade.
I got a spade.
I've got a rock.
Yeah, it's about as effective.
Good grief.
So this camp is roughly a day's travel out. Or
Yeah, well, no, it's not a day. It's gonna be, let's see here. It might be about 2 or 3 days out cross country, and more or less you're kind of shooting for the moon. You're gonna head due west, and after the trees kind of peter out, you're gonna head south towards kind of like the Orenbell area, and more or less you're just trying to bush hunt this thing. Just try and run into them and take them out if you see them.
is it a place with high vegetation?
I mean, for your sakes, I hope so, because if not, they're gonna see you coming.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm asking, Sergeant. I would prefer to
Totally not to
use
talk
our
to the trees.
specialties. I would prefer to use our specialties to its best extent. So
Tell me, Bush, what have you seen? Many things. And Odile, thank you for following. Your name is hard to pronounce. Okay, so you guys have your marching orders. How do you guys want to go about it?
well, I mean, I guess that we would just go as ordered, try to stay within like somewhat heavier vegetation and though, so at the very least me and Q can actually do our scouting things if we need to, and to hide the half track so
Yeah,
it
Yeah.
doesn't get exploded.
Which of 3 were we going to? 1, 2, or 3?
More or less, you guys are trying to find 3. This moving pattern of these mortar strikers who are currently running around and harassing the shit of everything.
Okay.
That kind of was so like out of character. That was the goal of what Alpha Team was supposed to do, but they found something else instead.
Okay, so they got
and
so
then they
they
went to go do that instead.
yeah, so they got bored and they found a shiny.
Yeah, more or
Yeah.
less.
Okay.
You could say that.
I also find it amusing how ours went from this whole bubbling I can't awkward I can't speak in front of the
The
sergeant.
NCO,
So
yeah.
it's just like it's just like we're sharing like these like whole yeah you spent all that money, right? Sure, yeah, I did. Yeah. Of course I
Totally.
did.
All that gold is
Yeah.
gone, bro. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Character
Yeah,
development.
Is it time to turn the horse and stealth horse into a tank?
Attack horse.
I mean, you'll have your time soon.
I do.
Fairly soon, apparently.
All right.
Jesus.
So you guys are currently, I believe, down 2 players because you're kind of like zucking old Gamda out of the works for now because he's currently AWOL, lol. And
Yeah. And Aaron has
Aaron, our only
understandable
one with
reasons.
explosive is missing on the enemy we just got told to explode.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, ain't it? But fortunately, we can also still just use his explosives.
yeah.
Not to the extent that he could.
Yeah, it's just we can't use like his fireball or explosions. Any of the big things.
Oh no, definitely not.
We
But
could
it's just like
try to lob some C4s.
Well,
My daddy
fortunately,
calls me unfortunate son.
I do have invisibility.
Which
Yeah,
is always good, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess if
think-
we find them stopped without them noticing us.
Yeah, it's just like if they're like camping for the night or something. Like,
Yeah.
because preferably I would prefer to sneak in at night and maybe have like the disguise on, so if my visibility drops, they'll at least think that I'm a chosen children. So, yeah.
Hey guys, you've never seen me before, but I'm part of your camp now. I know this is a small border team, but
Yeah, command sent me. I'm nothing odd here.
Yes.
Nothing weird going on here. You guys are the
Glory-
ones that
glory-
you guys are the ones that are weird. What?
I
Glory
feel
to the
works are on bigger.
You see fucking R's. Hello, my fellow Southern elves. What the fuck is this?
glory to the Fae and the chosen ones.
How about those
Yes.
Fae? Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
I
What
have
blessing did you get from the Fae?
Those humans sure are. Looks at Palm. Bullshit, right?
Yeah, they're kind of jerk holes.
So yeah, we're just going to drive randomly into it. We're going to go to the last known spot that we got from the huntsman. What are we doing?
My idea was we would try to stay in. We would try to make our way over there, but stay in like heavier vegetation, like so we won't actually be like
So-
obviously spotted or stopped by anyone on the way there.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I assume all of this actually has some heavier vegetation, since in our square there was a giant dark forest.
yeah.
Yeah, but this seems like a pretty clear area with only really light vegetation. So honestly, it's possibly better to, because we know that there is a camp on 2 right here and there's one right here. So maybe if we try to go around.
Yeah,
and
I feel
try to
like we're
cut
just
through,
going to get cut
but-
in by their supplies. Like,
Yeah.
why are we going around through the south?
I'm just making suggestions. I'm not
Yeah.
saying we should do this. I'm
Yeah,
just
At least go through the north, thanks.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is like maybe
Yeah.
go more from the north, because if we go from the south, the problem is, yeah, there's all the extra trees, all
But
that from it.
we would
but-
also more than likely run into a contingency.
Yeah, or at least
Or
just a supply
battalion,
line
whatever.
to resupply the mortar team.
Why do I
And
keep using
that's
that
probably
word
going to be
continuously?
bigger than the mortar team.
But yeah,
So-
so yeah, it's the best thing is probably to try to hang north a little bit and see if we can catch the 3. Like probably just go this way, and then
Back
try
to
to
where
see if
we
we.
were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going back to those ruins.
yeah. I mean,
We're linking up with Alpha Team.
the ruins were occupied, weren't they? Or we were told that, I think.
Was it?
So we would try to go around the ruins.
Enemy occupied?
Now let's see how good we do at actually navigating.
Are you speaking, guard?
No, I'm just kind of sitting here watching you guys.
Okay.
So map wise, I mean, you have a known contingency in your like kind of in the way here.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to go like? Let's pull my pin up here. Do you guys want to go like around that or like?
No,
Like-
we don't go. We want to go like north.
Yeah, we won't go
Um,
around it, but north way.
Okay,
Yeah,
so like the
so
long
right
way
there.
around it, I hear.
Yes.
Yeah,
We would rather
'cause-
go because even if that's a shorter way or anything, it won't do if like we get caught up by 2 and completely miss our chance
Yeah.
to
and
was
going
the
any more
information we got
south
from-
of
What
a
was the
lot.
information we got from 2, by the way?
You what?
What was the what?
The information we got from about the second area?
So
or
two,
second-
so two is more or less like a large staging camp where small patrols are sent out to go harass and gather their own intel. Kind of like
So we don't want to be south of that.
it's safe to assume that this way would be a hell of a fucking time because you'd be dodging patrols and reinforcements and all kinds of fun shit. Now,
Yeah,
now
so-
going this way, you definitely could, but you'd be kind of skirting the front line here. So I mean, so you may find scattered elements of enemies, but it's not really a guarantee. I mean,
Yeah, but it'd be the harassment,
yeah,
which is a lot less than what would be south of. Though he did describe the south as more fun, so you know.
Either
No,
way,
north side.
we have a good chance of running into bogeys either way. So
Yeah, I'd rather
um,
take a harassment troop though than a supply line.
yeah, because at the very least, the harassment troop will have less munitions compared to the supply route. So
Less people, and would probably also leave after a bit under attack, instead of supply line being like, "Oh yeah, no."
and
you're
with hope,
gone.
maybe we could just sneak around them. So
Never know.
yeah, because I can put down silence on our half tracks.
How big is that?
30 feet.
Drive
Could
real
do it
tight.
By the way, you could do it with camouflage as well. You can just use free movement and not any other action. Or invisibility, rather.
I don't think I can make the entirety of our half tracks invisible.
Magically camouflage everything within a 30-foot diameter sphere, centering
Oh,
on
wait, really?
yourself.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
fucking killjoy. Hi, I'm Steve McStevenson from Command. Hail Faye, am I right?
Yeah.
I just saw that shit.
Man,
Yeah,
those.
it's good.
Hey, am I right?
Man,
Alexi, you got anything on opinions on this?
He wants combat.
I want to scrap. I want to scrap those bombards. They sound like they'd be good for improvements.
I mean,
We're on our way to these
so what?
bombards.
So these what now? These bomb birds,
Yeah, bombards.
like the drones?
No, the mortars.
No, bombardment.
And mortars.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the bombards.
Oh, bombards. I was hearing bomb birds, like bomb birds. The fuck's a bomb bird? Bombards. Got you. Roger. Copy. I was like, what in the fuck?
Out of everyone, I think Alexi would be the least likely to be able to take out a drone.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
I can still shoot.
well, the thing is, you guys can hire local harpies to go and tackle that shit if you wanted to. Like, I get pretty free leeway for hiring NPCs.
Oh, it's just like if that's the case,
I
then
can also absolutely still shoot. Like I can do that.
oh, but yeah, but if that's the case, then before we leave, can we like hire a few harpies to like
How much
follow
that be
around?
costing? How much
Well,
are NPCs? these days?
That depends on the harpy, because a Himalaya harpy is more or less a combat harpy, and they are a very proud race, and they are expensive because they know they're the shit, more or less. There's a lot of self pride in the Himalaya, you know.
Can
I'll
we hire the huntsman? He proved himself last time.
No.
the husband
He
left.
can't hide.
He's like,
Yeah,
nah.
the
He
huntsman's
also
gone.
can't fly, man.
Let me
have
find
some
out
issues.
what kind of harpies are in your area. Hot harpies in your area right now. Hold on. So
Yeah.
so let's see here. 1, 2,
I mean,
3,
with-
4, 5.
With how popular harpies are in this world, and it's just like that doesn't actually surprise me.
Just one.
Harpies in your area right
Yeah,
now.
Well-
that'd be the first dating app in this world.
Yeah.
No, that would be the deceit. That would be the replacement for hot milfs in your area.
I really like birds, and I'm lonely. All right, so more or less in your area, there's only really like common, the run-of-the-mill sparrow harpies, and there are a few kind of. They're not really hanging out, but they're kind of in transit. And you guys have seen harpies kind of land and drop off packages and whatnot, but those are like what's called like a kind of like a city harpy. The ones you find are more like feral harpies in a way, or quote unquote true harpies. So I would say around the inn type area and around the barn, you can find 3 or 4 true harpies that are not taking jobs at the current time.
Mm.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well,
Not even taking jobs.
well, no, like they don't have any. They're not doing a job. They're not hired. They're not a civilized harpy. They're a true feral harpy in a way.
Like,
So, are they able to understand speak human or just like?
Oh yeah. They're well versed in common and harpish, but they're not like living. They don't live in cities. They don't like take proper jobs and wear uniforms. They simply kind of freelance,
Hmm, so,
They
Ars will walk
simply
up
do
to
as
them.
they do.
more or less.
Ars
Yeah.
will walk up to them and say, "Good afternoon. I would like to request your services, if possible."
As you ask that, 2 of the harpies can kind of like give you the cold shoulder and kind of keep like kind of playing their card game, like in the barn. But one male sparrow harpy does kind of hop down from the barn and land in front of you with like a of wings. In the sparrow harpy goes, "So what kind of job are you prescribing exactly?"
Have you dealt with the silver mechanical birds that fly in the sky?
Oh, the
occasionally?
noisy things that buzz around and have the little blades for wings and think they're so cool they won't talk to you mid-flight. Yeah, we've seen them.
Yes.
I like how his problem is that the drones don't talk to them.
yeah, fucking rude, man. It's just
We are going to be heading out, and it would be wonderful if those metal birds don't bother us while we're on transit.
The harpy, so I just say that the harpy can hold a claw. You mean like you want me to like kill metal bird, or you want to simply like shoo him away, or you want to like bring the bird to you? I mean, they're a bit pokey, and they gotta go from the bottom and grab them like a fish. But I can do that, I suppose.
I want you to do whatever you believe is best in order to get rid of them.
The harpy kind of looks from side to side and goes, "Ugh. Yeah, I can probably tail you for a while. I've got nothing really going on right now, so no big issue. I helped you for coin, of course."
Okay. How would you say to 20 gold?
So as you say 20 gold, like all their heads snap. Whoosh, to you goes, 20 gold. Yeah, no, yeah, no problem. And all these harpies flooded like, no, wait, we can help you out too. And like, he's like, nah, get back. This is my job. No, go away.
Oh no. Now see, I would love to offer you the job, but you just had to decide you were too good to work for me. So
So he goes, yeah, see, that's what you get for giving the neo-wings cold shoulder. That's what you get, you fuckers. And he kind of like gives him like a little middle bird finger claw. I don't know.
So you're saying the bird gives the bird?
Yeah, the bird gave the bird.
of course.
That's so
I
stupid.
I am magnanimous, and I would be willing to offer 5 gold if you help, and maybe in the future you will get the same price as your friend here. How about that?
No. Don't worry about them. All you need is Yeskov. Yeskov take care of you.
What say you, friends? Do you believe Yaskop is fully capable of handling this on his own?
1 second.
Are you talking to us or the other
So
sparrows?
The other sparrows.
Yeah, so as you ask that, Yeskov turns over his shoulder and he kind of gives him this glare, and they go, "Yeah, Yeskov, take care of everything, no problem. Yeskov, yeah." And he goes, "Yeah, that's right, Yeskov best. Go back to playing your card game."
Seemed about right.
I hope to do business with you, fine folk, in the future. Come, Yaskov.
So as you all go to turn, there's actually a female spirit harpy that goes, "What about forward scouting? Yeskov have not best eyes for long seeing."
Too many of them.
Well, ours
Actually, I guess we
stop-
just lost one.
Yeah. Ours stops and says, I would be interested in hiring for forward scouting, but of course that would be at a lesser rate because of the poor business deals and the general behavior. You understand? Maybe 10 gold for forward scouting.
Okay. She kind of smiles and kind of hops down from her perch on the barn and lands next to Yeskov, and she goes, "Pakina see much better than Yeskov. Yeskov go hunt shiny metal little fleety birds. I will keep you safe for 10 gold for sure."
Well then, Miss Pakina, you have yourself a deal. I hope we work well in this little expedition of ours.
She goes, "Yes, probably. I'm sure no one will die horribly. That never happens in real life."
Oh no.
Don't
There will
jinx it.
probably be someone that will die horribly, but let's hope it's not us.
Okay. So now you have 2
I mean,
harpies on the payroll.
seeing the deaths of we've had 1 death so far, and it was like instantaneous, versus the deaths that
What?
Alexi alone has distributed, being severe and traumatic.
We've seen more.
Why
than
do
that.
you
It's
think
o-
I
it's just
said
been
there was
only-
probably someone that dies horribly?
Because
like,
Alexi is here.
We've only had 1 named death, but we did lose an entire battalion for the. Like,
That battalion had it coming.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, fuck that battalion.
They laughed at me for talking to plants and animals. They get fucked.
everyone laughs at you for that, though.
So,
Yes,
as you kind of hire these 2 harpies, your owl kind of like looks at the harpy, looks at you, goes, "This isn't some kind of fetish thing, is it?"
This isn't some
will
kind of fetish thing,
Maroon?
is it?
Maroon, I love you and I care for you like a brother. However, if you ever say that again, I will drown you.
Maroon goes, "Hey, I don't judge. Some people just like birds." And he kind of like hops off and like hops off your arm, kind of flies around you, kind of chuckling above you, like, "Hey."
Mm.
Maybe next you're gonna hire a dryad, eh?
If only I could find one.
I'm talking to this tree. Yeah, that's a nice tree.
He's just gonna roll his eyes and then walk to the whole expedition. Yeah, let's start this whole thing.
Bird be looking like a snack.
Oh my god. Nah, y'all I've seen some terrible memes related to birds. Y'all have no clue.
What's a cloaca?
Oh god.
All right, so the order of march. You guys are gonna take all the half tracks, one half track, two half tracks. How do y'all want
There's
to do
still
this?
6 of us, and well, there's 6 of us, but there's only 2 10-foot tall creatures, so we could go down to 2, but probably still take all 3.
You
Well,
have drivers for free.
there's technically
Wait.
5 of you because
Yeah, there's 5,
yeah.
but there's some birds, so there's like 7 total. Because they got like sit down at one point.
Yeah, I think it's most hanging anywhere.
Uh,
So,
Concerned bird face.
So,
The
I
fucking-
can.
I was like, I knew you were fucking weird.
And yet he chose to stay with me.
What
That
does
says more.
what does
about
that
him
say
than-
about you, tiny bird? Eh? What does that say about you?
What does that say about you, Maroon?
All right.
But you have a fetish, Maroon.
Mhm.
I'll imagine
so what?
the owl.
We want to take 2 or 3. How many people want to drive?
I can't drive
Yeah.
over shit.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is Gumda was our driver.
Yeah,
I
he was our
am
driver.
designated driver currently.
Yeah.
I
You're
guess.
going to have to stop hotboxing.
I mean, I guess we can take 2 and try to like inform the innkeeper that we're leaving one of the half tracks there, just for safekeeping.
Safekeeping.
I don't like that.
Well,
Winky,
Huh?
wink, wink for safekeeping. Oh yeah, it'd be
I don't know.
safe
I think
here.
at that point,
Can
fucking
Can we
Zephyr was
siphon
trying to
the
drive
fuel
the
with everyone?
I mean,
Oh.
this is still just me suggesting stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
what-
Yeah, we don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I would give Zephyr a shot at driving before leaving.
Okay. So if you want to take all 3 half checks, let's take all 3 half checks.
Yeah.
Easy.
Plus, I still need to bring my 30-gallon barrel of beer, man.
Lemon, difficult.
Need some space for that.
So how much beer did you drink, by the way, during your little stint?
I dropped 5 gallons in a little 3 days of between everyone. No,
The only alcohol ours drank was that one thing, that one strong.
yeah, but there's
Pints.
I was thinking 5 gallon from mixture of cooking, some drinks, and
Gotcha.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
did you throw in those spices for the health bonuses?
I not yet because they only last 12 hours. I only have 9 charges left.
Oh,
So-
okay.
I'm not if we're not going out for somewhere, I'm not putting them in because I also don't know how to refill. So
I thought you were gonna reload, like get your whole recipe restocked stuff, your whole ingredients and everything restocked.
apparently we kind of just skipped 3 days. I assume that we got some food, so I have the basic necessities.
Yeah.
But these are special spices, so I'm not.
It's just a bare
Sorry.
necessities.
I was thinking that too.
And it can only hold up to 10 charges anyway, so I was just like, yeah, I'll just leave it for now because I still have 9.
Okay.
So that's 9 meals.
That's
we're
fine.
good.
So
All right. So, one half track or 2?
3.
3.
All 3? Wow. Whack.
Yes.
Okay. So 3. You've chosen your fate. Okay. So
Yes.
on the map here, since I assume lead half track up front, and I guess the main character here is calling the shots. Hee hee.
Jeez.
So main character syndrome.
Yeah. I think it's Q technically driving it, but I think it'd be
Yeah.
it'd be Q's and R's together in a half. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and now I'm
Yes,
glad
what-
I'm in the third one.
me and
I have
Q are
no
gonna
idea
be
which half track I'd be in. I don't think I
Yeah.
care much though, personally.
You'd probably be with Aaron
me and Q are gonna be in
because
the.
I don't think we could both fit in.
Yeah, me and Q will be in the command half track, and that's gonna be in the middle.
Okay.
So if anything happens, I can try to cast invisibility on our half tracks and try to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it'd probably be Aaron and Alexis up front, and then take first behind.
All
You're
right.
riding with the harpies. bud.
Probably. Let's hope they don't decide to eat a spider.
As you're
Unless
driving along,
they-
you're like, so, all those legs, you use those to walk or what? Anyway, so, as you're here, what
Do
is
you use yours?
Like, what kind of stupid question is that?
Go ahead and use your pen tool here. So on your little thing, there'd be a little pencil. Click the pencil and go into a little squiggle. I want you to mark the first square you want to travel to.
Right here.
Northwest.
Like,
I'd say
North.
northwest over and pure
you said
west.
square.
Yeah. So I'd be like up over here.
So like this.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one.
So here.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys set off down the road. Off you go.
That's not a
Nice.
squiggle.
Okay.
Oh, squiggle. The squiggle.
So more or less, you guys are driving down the road, and things are relatively calm as all things go. Your scout harpy Pakina she kind of she flies ahead by a fair margin and kind of does these retracting circles and keeps a keen eye out. As your other harpy Yeskov, he's kind of looking. He kind of like hovers above you guys, kind of catching the gust. He's looking out for these drones. But he didn't really see anything for this time that you're kind of traveling. But you're on proper roads, not like asphalt, but like a nice stable road, and you'll make a pretty good time. So I'll say to that square takes you half the day. Next location, please.
All right. Keep going straight.
Got you. So now you guys go off road. Okay. So you guys kind of like, I know, Flash, I know. So y'all finally turn off the road and start heading down this compass, just heading down that way. And it's a bit slower now. You can't go quite as fast over this terrain as you can on the road. So a day passes and y'all end here. And you guys set up your watches. You guys don't. I think you guys do the process of doing watches because you know how it works. Everyone knows.
Yeah.
And your harpies, of course, do help. Your scout harpy kind of takes little cat naps and flies out. That's a circle, a big wide circle, then flies back. And then your other harpy just kind of sleeps a lot, really, because you're like, no drones operate at night. He kind of conks out.
Why would they ever do that?
No.
And of course, go ahead.
I was going to say, I assume that we also kind of described to the scout harpy what we're looking for as well.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Making sure that was.
So, but yeah, so the night passes, you guys get your sleep in, and you'll continue onward to here. Still going cross country. Dang, okay.
Yeah.
And again, so half a day passes, you guys are still trundling along, and still no issues. Now from here, where do you go?
Do we want to go on our old favorite road or stay off road for this one?
Country road.
That is where we got ambushed.
Take me
It's either
home.
that or like right beside it.
Like this right here. This area
I'm
right here.
pretty sure it was that exact square.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was.
And this is apparently the ruins that were occupied. So
I
guess,
wouldn't mind going southwest just directly.
I guess we can
Keep it
go
off
this
road.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys move into there, now it's kind of like the late evening, finally. So
No, you can just wait for this.
your scout harpy Pakina kind of comes flying at you at a high rate of speed, zoop, and zips in, and she lands kind of on the hood, boom, and startles the hell out of the one driving the lead half track. But she kind of clambers over the turret and kind of pops down inside the main passenger compartment. And Pakina grabs Arves and goes, Pakina has seen people in the trees just ahead of us.
Okay, but do you know how many?
Looks like maybe a handful. They're way off from us. I would say maybe an hour, 2 hours into the trees, and there was people. I saw a tent and a campfire. Very old wood, no smoke, but a bikina smell. And if we go by slowly and not very fast, we could probably sneak on by. But I think we outnumber them in terms of like, I don't know, stuff.
See any
This is-
vehicles in there, or just
No, just southern elves on foot.
more
And they were-
refugee?
And they were wearing the uniform of the chosen children. I'm correct.
Yeah, just point
Uh,
out our uniform that we own.
Yeah,
no,
they had the fancy camouflage and chosen child patches, and they were all southern elf. But there was a brim touched with them with the horns. He was there with them.
Was he a
Well, that's
prisoner?
odd.
No. He was wearing our clothing. You know, he had some furs and kind of a pale complexion, look like maybe green eyes.
So possibly a mercenary, a freelancer like you?
I don't know. I mean, money is money.
I suppose so. Very well.
We know about.
I do
We
have the
know-
ability to silence our approach if need be. Do you think that would be the best way forward? Looking at
I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing you guys shoot somebody. I mean, that means free stuff.
True,
free
true,
stuff.
true.
Free stuff is true, but this is not necessarily what we're here for.
Utilize my +2 supply.
Mhm. I'd rather we all be hale and hearty going into the main fight, personally. So
Either way,
Yeah.
it's not my call. I just give you information and you pick on way. That's not my business here.
well, I'm talking to you about this because currently this is your business and you are in my
She's our
employ,
joint.
and I will make sure that you are safe. So I'm giving you all the information.
Oh,
possible.
don't you worry. I already have money. If you get in trouble, I just fly away and wait.
Fair enough. Anyway, let's continue forward. Any objections?
Well, I just want to. So, do we think those are actual army people or like refugees?
Well, they did say that it was like the chosen children.
Well, they just had
uh,
their.
patches and everything.
Yeah,
so
they just had their outfit.
you could easily assume that it's just like if it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, and all that.
Well, it's just more of you would think they'd have a vehicle or something because anytime we've seen an actual scouting party,
Well,
they're equipped.
If you look like
Remember-
duck, it talk like duck, and the party member 13 refugees. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, but remember that they did talk about how they were sending out hassling teams. And
Yeah,
like
they
that.
would still have a vehicle.
Well,
Mm,
not always.
Not
No,
necessarily.
Yeah,
Not necessarily. What we encountered was a scouting team.
true.
Hassling teams, they would probably be kind of low key, not that many men, but just enough to like stage an ambush and then try to do as much damage as
The
possible.
thing is, though,
before
if we
retreating.
completely outnumber them, there's a good chance they would know some information on where to actually find this mortar.
True. Well, that's why it was just like, if y'all are up to attacking this team, then I'm fine with it.
I'm cool with doing it.
Sure.
Alexi, we'd have to keep, some alive for info.
Yes. We don't need a
Why'd you
repeat
tell
of
me
the
that?
last time.
You see,
Hey, that-
Lexi.
Hey, that was not my fault.
You were the one that ripped that man's arm off and then started
Leg.
beating
You
him.
didn't beat him with it.
That was very much your fault. Let's not play around with Lexi.
You hear hold on a second. What was his name? You hear Yezikov go, wait, you did what with his arm?
Not important. Anyway, I suppose that we're going to be attacking this group then. Any objections?
No.
No.
Okay, let's go. Uh, so yeah,
Do we
ours is
want to take
going
all the half tracks, or we want to take one with a silence up?
I mean, probably take all the half tracks close enough, and then probably break off. Yeah, it's probably better to take all the half tracks. I can put up my silence around all of them. So
Yeah, we just want to be able to break off before it would just make a bunch of noise all around them.
yeah, I mean, either way, I don't want to leave the half tracks out just like in a random spot is all. So it's just
Alright.
like I'd rather them stay in the area with us, so when we're getting out and about to attack, we can at least have them all there. And since we're going to be silenced anyway, it's just
Yeah.
All right.
Get all three close while under silence. Do a full auto right into.
yeah.
Full auto.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, before I forget, I'm giving my M700 to Q because
Oh.
Q can't shoot worth shit. Well, Q can't damage worth shit. So at the very least,
Ah.
he'll have something that'll do damage.
Q does his
At least
best,
you
man. Don't
corrected
be.
yourself.
Huh?
Easy does his
At
best,
least you.
man.
I killed him through 1,000 wounds.
Hmm. Yeah.
The fuck was the? Was
Yeah.
just 12 plus 5, right?
Yeah. 12 plus 1d12 plus 5.
Okay.
I believe you. Okay, so I guess we're ready.
All right. So you guys head down the way, and by the time y'all reach that area, it's kind of going in like kind of like in evening time, kind of the sun's going low. We'll say that much. Do you guys want to wait until pure night or go in at dusk? How do you want to do it?
I'd go for more dusk so we don't have to shoot off flares and stuff.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
without that, only Q. Like without that, we're basically focusing on, hey Q, can you take out 3 guys with a sniper rifle while Alexi goes and tackles the 4th or however many there are.
Yeah. Dusk is probably good. They would be still like kind of off guard and getting ready to set up camp, so you can probably get them right then.
And you're bringing all 3 half tracks?
Yes, but they're all going to be under the cover of silence. So,
Oh, okay. So kind of grouped together then, I guess.
Yeah.
so
it'd be a slower-ish drop.
it'll be a slower approach, but I'd rather have all the half tracks close to us rather than a distance away, so no one can just sneak up and steal them.
Got you. Okay. So we'll say you guys are kind of taking it slow, making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and you're homebound. You know, you're really taking your time getting there. Let me get this map all set up real quick, and I'll get it rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling.
And I assume you guys turn off your headlights, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and activate this map. Bloop. Bring it all over here.
We may be dumb, but we're not idiots.
I can't see them. Well, turn on the headlights. Yeah.
I think to make sure that we're actually going the right way, Q would probably be in the lead half track and driving that one.
Got you. So it'll be
I don't want the
Alexi,
hot boxer
you,
anymore.
Ars, Zephyr, and I guess
Aaron is driving the last
yeah,
one.
Aaron will be here in spirit, I guess. There we go. So let's see here. You'll be there, and you'll be there, and you'll be there. And
He's not participating because we told him no explosive.
Yeah.
He just
No boom.
pouted in the corner.
But all I know is
Pouted.
boom. I said no boom.
No boom for you.
No.
Ooh, Harpy didn't tell us there's a river in.
All right.
Is this the original river where it all started?
No, it's not. It's not.
I see some
Afraid not,
empty
my friend.
fires here.
They have 7 men. We used to have 7 men.
Oh man, it was another lie. The Harpy said there'd be less of them. No.
Well, to
Those
be
Harpy's
fair,
eyes aren't great.
well, to be fair, you guys have half tracks. You do outnumber them in terms of vehicle power.
Well, to be fair, they have 5 males and 2 females. We outnumber them.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out of left.
Wow.
Okay.
Toxic masculinity on display.
Yes.
All right. So we'll.
Wait,
So,
does that confirm that Q is male?
No.
So have you just
Does
confirmed
not.
it now?
No.
It does not.
toxic masculinity. All right. So
I mean, because Q could just be saying the 2 females is just like, oh man, they have 5 males. They're gonna, all those guys are gonna get killed. But the 2 females are competent.
Azure War Kitten, thank you for following. That is a name and a half. What are you? I'm an Azure War Kitten. Pardon?
That's going to be our next team
Quite
name.
the name.
The South Horse dies. Good.
Probably, yeah. Would surprise me. All right, so we're about 2 hours and 15 minutes right here. So I don't want to rob fucking fucking name.
Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Mega.
I keep want to say like Arrow, but that's not right. But yeah, I don't want to rob Aaron of this combat, so we'll go ahead and call it there for today. And y'all can plan your strategy ahead because I got a few surprises in store for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's-
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I figured that's why I was kind of reluctant.
I'm
to
just
fight
kidding.
this thing.
I'm just kidding. It'll be just fine.
they're
So-
all actually Transformers.
Hey, man,
turned into Tang.
They're all-
don't
they're
Morph
all
away and
huntresses.
become full.
They're going
They're
to
all
transform into
huntresses.
they're going to transform into Mega Chosen Elf.
Yeah, they just become Abraham. Each
Ah,
one
yes.
of them.
they just
A submarine merges out of the river.
It's got a tactical nuke.
Shooting it 10 feet away from itself. Just for the Empire.
Before the Emperor. All right. So, gentlemen, thank you for showing up and playing today. I appreciate the RP as well. It's better than Neckbeardia, who just sold folks into slavery. Anyway, so chat.
I'm sorry, what?
That happens.
Don't you just hate that when that happens? Anyway, chat, we'll see you next Monday here for the next Stealth Horse game. I'll be gone Friday through Sunday. I'll be in Texas doing an anime con with a bunch of friends. So no game Friday and no game Sunday. Well, it might be a game Sunday. No game Sunday. All right. But anyway, so I'll see
But a
you
game
guys.
Monday? Question?
Yes, a game
Yeah.
Monday. I will be a game Monday.
Ooh.
All right. So I will see you guys then in chat. Stay safe, be good people, and stop licking walls. Please, I beg you.